Brighten up those dark mornings. Wheeler, Ollie, and Lekter. Mornings at the Cabin.
Mornings at the Cabin, indeed. Wheeler, Ollie, Lekter, just like the intro says. It doesn't happen very often anymore, but here we are. It's time. It's the morning. It's minus 34. We've creeped back into that territory that we were in for a month. But for whatever reason, because we had that little warm spell, it doesn't feel as cold. Or oppressive, I would say. It feels as cold, but not as oppressive, because we're not entering our fourth week of it.
My legs feel a little oppressed.
Mine do, too. I have... I whipped out an older pair of jeans. They're a little tight.
Is a symptom of oppression numbness?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Emotional numbness, mental numbness, physical numbness.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Very oppressed legs this morning.
Oh, you might be having a deep vein thrombosis.
No, they're just cold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, good. Just cold. Welcome to the show. As always, it is Taco Tuesday here at Cabin Radio. Come on down, get yourself a butter chicken taco, and buy a toque, why don't you? Yeah.
And we wonder why we confuse people.
I mean, people often seem confused by everything that goes on here.
Well,
where are you guys? Do you guys have a physical location? Yes, we do. Where is it? It's right here. All right.
Where again?
Right here, downtown. We're in the heart of downtown. We're on 50 and 50, basically. We're right where the old Christmas tree used to be, basically. So, I mean, we're right in the middle of the city.
The old Christmas tree.
The old Christmas tree used to be right in the middle of 50-50.
And when he says the middle, he means like the middle of the road.
Yeah, the middle of the road.
You have to go around it like a roundabout.
You just have to go around it, yeah. It was...
So they had roundabouts.
It was...
They got rid of
it was just a big tree.
Coming up later this month,
yeah.
50th anniversary of Yellowknife's first traffic light.
Wow.
Hey, whoa, the countdown is on. Right here, Mornings at the Cabin, Yellowknife enters the traffic light age 50 years ago.
Mornings at the Cabin, the podcast.
Wheeler and Lekter with you on your Tuesday morning. Don't forget to share your terrible date story with us before February 14th. Why is February 14th so important? Because it's Valentine's Day.
Oh, I thought you were going to have some smart-ass remark.
Because it's V-Day. Oh, no.
That's not nearly as bad as I was thinking.
No. What did you think I was going to say?
I don't know. Something to do with like some calendar we don't use anymore.
Well, I mean, you don't want to get into it. You know. Yeah. Well, okay, well, I won't get into the calendar we don't use anymore, and I won't get into, the commercialization of our most cherished emotion, love.
Yeah.
Right?
That's probably our most.
I mean,
cherished.
it is.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, like if you, love is everything, right? Love is all you need.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Calm down, Lennon. 7:13 in the morning.
God, oh my God! Another rant about Jesse's just need for love, his love of love.
He thinks that's all you need.
It's all you need. It's not. You need water. You need food.
Sustenance.
Yeah, some kind of sustenance. Yeah. But I mean, like, have you ever seen did you see Interstellar?
Yes.
Okay.
Loved Interstellar.
Loved Interstellar. And a lot of people rag on it because, like, and I mean, rightfully so, because it's, like, very scientifically kind of accurate, or, at least, it's based in some science. Like, for example, like the black hole scene, the guys who put together that simulation basically created an algorithm that, like, created the most accurate representation of what a black hole would be, right? So they created, like, a black hole in a simulation that was very close to what a black hole would be in real life.
Yeah.
So stuff like that. But then there's that scene where
he's communicating with his daughter from another dimension.
Well, that's all possible. No, I'm talking about
it was love.
It was love, baby. I like that. I actually like that part when he's caught in the thing. In the what's it called? What is it called? I'm lost.
Space jail.
Space jail. When
I have a very simple way of breaking down movies where I don't quite understand the concept.
So good. When McConaughey is in the space jail,
he's trapped in space jail.
That's right. And Rachel Dawes. No, not Rachel Dawes. The Catwoman. What's her name?
The Catwoman.
Anne Hathaway.
Oh, okay.
But Anne Hathaway has that scene where she's like, the thing that binds us all together is love.
Yes.
The thing that's like, it's a scientifically quantifiable thing. Like it's a field almost. So, I mean, a lot of people rag on it. But like, I kind of got what she was saying. Like, this thing connects me to this person across time and space. I am 40, 50 years ahead of this person, that person, but we're still living in the same kind of timeline, but I'm it's been 50, but whatever.
Yeah, it's
right?
a great movie.
Great movie. Anyway, explaining it poorly.
And thus we come back to
But I mean,
Valentine's Day.
love is the thing that connects us all, right?
Yeah.
This is the thing that's going to help us. Love is what causes people to protect their family. Love is what causes people to do.
Love is what causes people to hate.
Love is what causes people to hate. I mean, it is. It is. All this love in me
mistress.
makes people hate people.
That's right.
So share your terrible date story. No, honestly, this is great. I love this. Share your terrible date story. Win some flowers from Flowers North. Also, a Valentine's Day gift pack from Great Slave Gifts for the best terrible date story. We haven't received any yet.
What do you mean?
Have we?
We've got tons.
Do we?
We're just waiting.
Oh, okay.
Just sitting on them.
We're just sitting on them. Oh, okay, good. You got to tell me this stuff.
I mean,
I'm not just here for 2 hours. I'm also a member of the team.
no, we haven't gotten it yet.
Okay, we'll send them in. Mailbox at cavinradio.ca or call the new rant line 778. What the hell is that?
What's that?
The rant line is my number.
Is that your number?
That's my number. I'm not going to tell people what it is.
Do you want me to?
No.
Oh.
Because then people will get in touch with me.
You don't want people to rant at you?
Well, I kind of do, actually, yeah. That'd be kind of awesome.
Maybe that was the problem with the rant line. Maybe that was why no one used it, because there was no one on the other end to actually take your call and receive the love that you're ranting at them.
Oh, I mean, if you want to receive rants, just work in customer service.
Well, yeah. There you go.
On the phone. Just like, hi, may I help you? Blah, 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 blah.
So much love.
So much love.
Right in the ear.
Causes the hate.
Causing hate.
Really, we should do away with love because it's causing all this hate.
Mornings at the Cabin, the podcast, where we cut out all the great music and you're left with the rest.
Cabin Radio News. Find this article at cabinradio.ca as well. Sue Chantalangsi Bornilla is back from her first powerlifting competition armed with a gold medal. Ooh, very cool. Sue, if you don't know who Sue is, you know her food, one of a Thai. And she has been doing powerlifting and training for the last, over a year. She's been doing it for a while.
Several years.
Yeah, several years.
Yeah.
Really kind of kicking it in overdrive since Anytime Fitness opened up, sharing her videos and sharing her progress, and has become just incredible. What does she do? She squatted 390 pounds, bench pressed 204 pounds, and for the first time, deadlifted 418 pounds.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
It's pretty amazing. She was competing alongside 40 other lifters. She said the bench press came up pretty easy. 204 pounds. That's decent.
Yeah.
I think the most I've ever benched, and it's not impressive. It's not impressive. I used to have a set a rack in my house in my living room.
Yeah.
I put 150 pounds on it.
Yeah.
And do four sets of maybe 10 of those or something over a day.
Yeah.
Once in the morning, once in the afternoon.
Do you think you could do that now?
Probably.
Yeah.
I think so. Maybe
okay.
Get the bar up. Just the bar. Just the bar and a couple of 10.
It's a heavy bar.
It is. It's a good warm up.
It is.
Yeah. 45-pound bar, for God's sake.
I tried. I hadn't bench pressed in a long time, and I don't know, a few weeks ago, I tried at the gym, and it was just like, ooh, this is embarrassing. Yeah. I need a spotter.
Yeah.
Really bad.
I know.
And it's not even an impressive amount of weight. So
yeah.
204 pounds. I'm a long way off from that.
No doubt.
My God. 418-pound deadlift?
Yeah.
Have you ever deadlifted anything?
I have. When we were doing the life change stuff, we did some deadlifting.
Oh, my God.
And, we did some deadlift. Yeah, we did. And, I mean, I don't know. I can't remember how much it was.
It's the worst exercise there is.
It's not really exercise. It's you have to exercise to do it. You know what I mean? I mean, it is exercise, absolutely. But, you exercise, you work your way up to it by doing all these other strength things.
Yeah.
And then you just pick up the big thing. I mean, I may be oversimplifying it a little bit, but it's
just pick up the big thing.
Just pick up the big thing. What's wrong with you?
I mean, there's a proper form.
Oh,
and
of
I think
course.
with deadlifting,
Yeah.
your form is more important than I think any other lift exercise.
Absolutely.
Just because you could very easily throw your back out.
Yeah.
And I always think there's certain things that people really love doing. Like some people love doing squats if they're really into fitness. Some people love the bench press, don't really do anything else. You always got that one guy who's just all about the bicep curl.
Yeah.
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 And then, but
the show off muscles.
The people who like deadlifting Those are the real weirdos. Nobody likes deadlifting.
You're calling Sue a weirdo?
I if she likes it.
I mean, she must. She's really good at it.
But that doesn't mean you like it.
Yeah.
It could just mean you have a knack for it. You're really good at lifting the heaviest amount.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you like it.
I
Nobody
mean,
goes to the gym being like,
you gotta like it a little bit.
Can't wait to get my deads in.
You gotta like a little bit if you're pushing that hard to get up to 418 pounds. She took out one other rival in her 84 plus kilogram category. It's pretty impressive. And it says right here she's been weightlifting. She first touched a weightlifting bar in 2014.
Yeah,
I think she's come a long way.
that's amazing.
That's incredible.
Like
So,
the dedication that takes to not only dedicate your time to going to the gym regularly and making a routine out of it, and like
that's impressive enough to me.
Yeah, not just
going to the gym.
Yeah, really.
Awesome.
Like that is so impressive. And then now like winning gold medals at powerlifting competitions. Like that is
It's incredible.
It's crazy.
There's a video here on the story as well, so you can catch the whole thing. Well, not the whole thing, but a short video there of her lifting. And she says it's one of the best feelings in the world. It's pretty amazing.
Cabin Radio's morning show podcast. All the best chat, none of the embarrassing mistakes.
Starting hour number 2 of MATC with a little feedback from Lekter's mom. Feedback, Lekter's mom. Lynn.
That's not bad. You remembered her name.
I did.
Wow.
Yeah.
What respect.
Lenny.
So obviously I missed yesterday's show
You did.
because I was supposed to have a hockey game.
But it was canceled.
And then it was
So
canceled.
you had no excuse not to be here.
So I
Took the
didn't-
morning off.
I didn't want to rattle you guys too much. You know.
As we were leaving on Sunday night from Melanson's house,
Yeah.
Nicole, as she is wont to do, always sticks me with something.
Yeah.
Yeah, as she does.
Yeah.
And she's like, well,
With
you
her
had fun
words.
last
With
week.
her words,
Take your
not
day off with your voice. And it's like, if it was like it almost was like a Larry David or a Seinfeld situation. It was like, I feel like you don't believe me. Because I was taking some time off for my voice. My voice is starting to feel better. It's still not 100%. I'm warming up a lot more in the morning now, which is not something I would do like a small warm up before the show, but for the most part, like come in, just cough into the mic like AJ and be like blah 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 blah. I'm good. So I'm warming up a little bit more. I'm drinking a lot more like throat teas and like soothing teas and all this
throat
kind of stuff.
teas.
Yeah,
Throaties. It's a
So-
new product.
So that's I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
So,
I believed you,
Yeah.
for the record. And you sound like an angel now. So I'm glad you took the days off.
all right. Anyway, go ahead.
So I didn't want to rattle you guys.
Okay.
Wanted to keep you in the same headspace. Didn't want to suddenly show up and just jar everything.
Yeah, no, that would have really thrown a wrench into the works.
All right. Team player. So took yesterday off.
Yeah.
But
And Lynn sent you a message saying, you know what? The show was great today.
no, she sent me feedback from Friday. She thought
Okay.
Friday's show was great.
Okay. And I wasn't here on Friday. Was I here on Friday?
Yeah,
I was
you were
here
here
on
on
Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Lynn.
Yeah, don't worry. She's a big fan of yours, by the way.
I know.
I don't know if I've told you this.
I know.
Have I told you this?
No.
She thinks you're really funny.
Oh, Lynn, come
Yeah.
on now.
Yeah.
You know what?
Funny and smart.
But the thing is, I think most of that is because of you, because you are my laughter.
Oh, stop.
You're my love and my laughter.
Stop. You're too much.
All right,
Okay.
go ahead. What did Lynn have to say?
So she had just binged a couple mornings at the Cabin podcast and
Nice.
emailed me saying, I just listened to 2 mornings at the Cabin podcast and felt that my comments were too long to text.
Oh, my goodness.
Number 1, do you not have a kettle in the station kitchen? If not, get one and buy Ollie some tea bags. To follow up on that, there is a kettle in the station kitchen.
Yep.
There are also tea bags.
Yeah.
And Ollie is a baby. Next.
Yeah.
The Lord of the Rings segment was hilarious. All impersonations and accents were spot on. I didn't know you could do Gollum.
Right, listen.
Ollie is wandered in.
If everybody else is getting a fancy hot beverage, I want a fancy hot beverage, okay? None of your, like, store-bought, in the cupboard, stale tea.
It's Red Rose.
Yeah, it's Red Rose, baby.
Church
Orange
basement
Pico.
tea.
Church basement tea, indeed.
Quite.
You know how, like, and Red Rose kind of absorbs the smell of the church basement?
Yeah.
It's like, this smells like unwashed carpet.
Good, glad we were all agreed. Carry on.
Fair enough. Line of the day was, hobbits have British accents, you understand. The British don't have hobbit accents. I couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah, that's right.
Moving on now to Jesse's snoring problem.
Oh, God.
As the wife of a first-rate snorer,
First rate.
and I can confirm,
You can attest.
my dad is an absolute first-rate snorer. I'm reminded of that every time I go home. I can offer some suggestions. A, Gary snores louder on nights when he hasn't been outside, say playing hockey or curling.
Very good. Yep.
So try taking the dog for a quick walk just before bedtime.
Okay.
Perhaps cold air works on snoring the way it does on croup in kids.
Interesting. Okay. And I mean, I imagine just like more exercise would probably be good too.
I mean, it's
but it's a good tip.
Push the mattress up to the window.
Yeah.
And then orient yourself so that you are sleeping with your head outside.
Hey.
Yeah, your body can't take it.
There
Yeah,
you go. B,
that's good.
The snoring always starts when sleeping on your back as mucus starts to drip into your throat. Try blowing your nose and using a nose spray to dry it out. Sleep on your
Oh, yeah.
side. Are you a side sleeper?
I'm a side sleeper.
Oh, you are a side
100%
sleeper.
side sleeper. And I would roll onto my back and I'd start snoring. But now I'm snoring when I'm on my side as well. So like
okay.
it's just a god awful situation.
Okay, so that's no help. I won't read the rest of that
No,
one.
but I mean, no, keep reading because like what I started to do was like gargle with salt water before
Right,
bed, right?
right.
To kind of dry up everything, kind of soak up some stuff. But I don't. It's not so much a phlegm problem as it is like maybe weakened throat muscles and just being again fat. I'm a fatty.
Okay. Well, the rest of that's no help. So next option. Something that actually, and this one's really interesting.
Yeah.
Something that actually stopped my dad from snoring was a magnetic mat in the pillow. Have you heard of that?
No.
Yeah, a magnetic mat. Don't know why, but it really worked. But if you stop using it, then you go back to it, it will no longer work.
What?
It's a mystery. Maybe the magnets just couldn't take it anymore. But I'm actually going to order one off Amazon and see if we can get it to work again now that quite a few years have passed.
Interesting.
So it's like the Bermuda Triangle of
Yeah.
snoring.
That's
right.
Just creating
Yeah.
a magnetic disturbance in the force. Your snoring disappears into a different dimension, and an alien somewhere on an alternate universe wakes up and is like, what? What's that? What? What's
Yeah.
that noise?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Your snore gets sent across time and space to another dimension.
Ghosts are in actual fact just snoring people in other universes.
Okay, this is a whole another break because I don't really believe in ghosts. I believe in imprints from other dimensions. But I digress. There are all kinds of different, like Bab sent a gadget that you can use, like the strap, and then there's other gadgets that are like the breathe right strips. There's even ones because I've looked up one thing. I get them on Instagram and I get them on Facebook, and one is literally just like a little like thing that goes in your nostril. It's just like a blah, blah. It doesn't block anything. It's just supposed to open them up like a breathe right strip.
Right.
And it looks so stupid.
It's like a stent
So
kind of.
yeah, like a stent. And then they run the gamut from cheap stuff like that to like really expensive stuff. Like there's like this one that was on Good Morning America and Ellen, and basically you put like a little a sensor on your bed or on the wall. It senses when you're snoring, and it tells
hand
something.
comes out and slaps you. In
That's right. Yeah, exactly. It said there's a little thing under your pillow that raises your head up because that's part of what can help with
Okay.
snoring. But I
Interesting.
think that would just wake me up.
That seems annoying, yes.
Yeah.
It's the go-go gadget bed.
Yeah. What else?
She then mentions something about deviated septum. I don't think you have that
I don't think I have a
issue.
deviated.
But she says, I've long suspected that snoring was also linked to ear problems.
I do have ear
which
problems.
that would
Straight
explain some of
Well, I mean,
some
it's
of
all
your snoring
connected, right?
issues.
That's why the ENT is an ENT because it's ear, nose, and throat. It's all connected.
Right.
So
I assume that was just like cost-cutting measures.
Yeah, no, I just figured they were ents from
Hey, you-
Lord of the Rings.
You're on ears, now you're on nose and throat.
Oh, for goodness sake! You're taking away jobs.
She also offers the mouth guard option.
Yeah.
Something to do with
Yeah,
porn.
there's the other one where you put the mouth
It,
guard
like,
in and
forces-
it forces your tongue forward.
Yeah,
yeah,
right. I remember seeing
So it
that
doesn't
one.
go to the back of your throat.
Oh, now I'm thinking about my tongue. It's going to last for like half an hour now.
All right.
Yeah.
You never had that before?
Where you think about your tongue,
You just start thinking about it, and then it's there.
and then it's there. It's just right
can't-
there in your mouth. You can't
Yeah.
do anything about.
It's like as soon as someone tells you to start thinking about your breathing, good luck, everybody. Next 15 minutes, you're on manual.
So there you go. That was basically it. She had a few options as, again, being a long time married to a first-rate snorer. She has experienced the difficulties of sleeping beside that snorer. So,
Then thank you so much. That's very thoughtful of you to send those tips along. I will ask you one question because you have slept beside a first-rate snorer. how many times have you found yourself above them with a pillow above their face? just like, if I just push this down for 10 minutes, I'll never have to deal with this again.
I'll sleep well for the rest of my life.
Like, Phoenix has been very, very good. Like, not very good, but like just very, very accommodating, very nice about it.
Yeah.
But it's going to come a time where she's just going to be like, get in the other room and stay there.
Yeah.
You know what? Don't ever come back. So just wait. I mean, I suppose there's things I can do in the long term, like I said, but short term, I feel like I don't think there's any solution other than, I don't know, more exercise. The one about going outside right before bed, that makes a lot of sense.
Maybe try the magnetic mat.
Maybe try magnetic mat. Just swallow this piece of metal.
That's right.
And then, lay on the mat.
Yeah. No, inhale the piece.
Inhale the piece of metal.
Through your nose.
Yeah, exactly. And then sleep on the mat so it doesn't go into the rest of your body.
Right.
And then just cough it up in the morning.
The Mornings at the Cabin podcast.
Don't forget to share your terrible date stories with us. We're going to make a little post on Mornings at the Cabin Facebook page and possibly the Cabin Radio Facebook page as well, sharing some of our stories to encourage you to share some of yours. Now, you can comment below that post if you're brave enough to share your crappy, terrible date story. But if you wish to remain anonymous, you can send it to mailbox@cabinradio.ca. And we won't tell people your name. We will tell people your story. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Also, what?
Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
So
Go
what?
ahead.
Say what? So what?
Go ahead.
All right. That's... Oh, my God. Hockey Day of Canada starts tomorrow as well. We're kicking it off. And on Friday, we will be streaming all the games. The Girls Challenge Cup game, the Boys Challenge Cup game, the Alumni game. We're going to be all over it. And we're hoping to get Ron on camera as well. Maybe have a little chat with him.
Just sneak up on him.
Just sneak up on him.
Oh, there he is.
And do that thing, they used to do a Jackass, just shave a part of his hair off.
Oh, that's assault. We can't do that.
That's assault?
Yeah.
Oh, fair.
We can't do the other thing they used to do on Jackass when they snuck up on people either.
And just punch him in the face.
Well...
the other thing. Yeah.
We can't do a lot of things they did on Jackass.
Well, that's not fair.
Yeah.
So Hockey Day of Canada kicking off tomorrow. We're going to be, like I said, all over it. It's going until the 8th. We're very excited. Cannot wait. And even my other job is fully involved. We're carting everybody around in our vehicles.
Are ya?
Beautiful stuff. We put on the decals yesterday. They look great.
Nice.
Hockey Day in Canada decals.
Some more good news.
Yes.
In the hockey community.
Absolutely.
You may have seen claims last week.
Alleged
claims. There was an alleged incident that the beloved mascot of the Philadelphia Flyers were known across the world, Gritty was being charged with punching a
13-year-old kid in the back of the head.
Now, anyone familiar with Gritty?
Been cleared of all charges, by the way.
I don't think this really surprised too many people.
No.
I don't know.
That kid shouldn't have mouthed off like that.
It shouldn't have mouthed off. It actually started from allegations from last month.
Yeah.
When so I guess that could just be the end of January.
Yes.
A Delaware man named Chris Greenwell claimed that Gritty had lunged at his son and, quote, hit him in the back in response to the kid giving him a light tap on the head 3 times. Said that his son required medical attention and the cops launched an investigation, but that investigation has concluded and they decided that Gritty did, quote, not commit any crime and will not be arrested.
Did not commit. Doesn't mean he didn't hit him. Just didn't commit a crime.
They continued. The police said the incident, quote, did not constitute physical assault.
Oh, good.
Implying that the, quote, hit did happen, but that Gritty did not hurt the teenager as much as the father alleged. So it was a clean hit.
Clean hit.
Basically.
That's right.
Yeah. Shoulder to chest, no head contact.
No head contact, pushing the kid.
Not a predatory hit.
So it's another story of like a parent obviously defending their child, but at the same time looking to take advantage and find some benefit out of it as well. Like I'm gonna post this video of my kid getting spurned in order to get something free from wherever. So, that's probably what it was.
I don't know who would possibly benefit from taking down the beloved Gritty.
Well, he'd probably get free tickets or something like that. But the thing is, if you took down Gritty, guess who's going to hate you the entire time? The entire arena is going to be like, what's your problem? What's your problem? I feel like that's a Philly thing. What's your problem? We should ask Jessica Wang that. She's from Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on this,
Yeah, what's your thoughts on gritty, Jessica?
Yeah.
And like, is that like a common phrase in Philly? What's your problem?
I think the best part about this story, it notes at the bottom. Also, nobody in the NBC News story made up the above original report about the alleged attack. Nobody who mentioned the alleged attack mentioned the name of the actual person inside the Gritty costume.
Oh.
Leading us to believe that it's not a costume at all and that Gritty is just a real guy who likes the Flyers and, of course, hates fascism.
That's right. Can't stand it. Can't stand it.
You can't separate the man from the beast anymore. They are one.
The suit has been surgically attached to this man's body. Or this person's body. We don't know who's in there. Or if there's anybody in there.
There's no soul in there. I can tell
Lesson
you
to be
that much.
learned, don't tap Gritty on the head.
Don't mess with Gritty.
Don't mess with Gritty.
Unless you got a problem.
You got a problem?
So Gritty's cleared of all charges.
Thank goodness.
Hockey Day in Canada is here tomorrow. All is well
That kid
in the
is,
hockey world.
And that kid is a joke at his school, unfortunately. Hockey Day in Canada is starting tomorrow, and as I look across the way, Scotiabank's getting a new sign. Hey! They're getting the new updated sign that's been around for about a decade, but they hadn't updated it. But like I was saying earlier that like there's obviously huge benefits to Hockey Day in Canada being in Yellowknife, right? A lot of obviously, like we're leaning on tourism a lot, so there's a great way to showcase the city, a great way to showcase everything that goes on here. And if we, pull off the event well, then that's good. That means more opportunities for bigger events moving forward. Smaller benefits, Scotiabank, who is sponsoring Hockey Day in Canada, says, you know what, we're going to place that sign.
That's a nice visual benefit.
That's right. I mean,
like
it's a small one, but it's just like, hey, you guys haven't updated your sign in 25 years. Let's give you a new one.
They're getting prettied up for Hockey Day.
That's right, because they're gonna, they'll have shots from outside there. Did you see the helicopters going around, like trying to figure? Like it sounds like they're planning shots above the city.
Oh, I did not.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and I still haven't decided whether or not I'm going to play in that game. I don't think so. I don't think I have time.
I thought you already said you
Oh,
don't.
did I say no?
You said you had to work.
I do. Oh yeah, I do. Have to work.
You had actually a whole laundry list of excuses.
I did.
recall.
Yeah. Knees, ankles, toes.
Yeah.
Head and shoulders.
Work.
Work. Also, I do have to work. Yeah. So I will not be.
Well, that's that.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't worry.
Missed my opportunity to give one of the ministers a good what for.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
A clean hit, just like Gritty.
Clean it. I had this daydream of like not looking where I was going and just plowing into Caroline Cochran. It's just like, oh God, the premier. It would be bad. She's a small lady. I'm a big dude.
Good center of balance, though.
I don't think
she
you
does? Knock her over.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's tough.
I think
I'd just fall on somebody.
She'd just hip check you, and you would go tumbling, butt over tea kettle.
Ass over tea kettle is one of my favorite descriptors of anything. That's going to do it for Mornings at the Cabin this morning. Send us your terrible date stories. Watch for us on the Facebook page for all we will be doing during Hockey Day in Canada week. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening. Check out more from the show at cabinradio.ca and by following the Mornings at the Cabin Facebook page.